Welcome to another video in the Learn to Excel series brought to you by ChemEnggLife. In this video, we are going to have a look at how to use a MINIFs function. Now, in our previous video, we had a look at how you can use a min function, which is short for minimum. And just to recap, the minimum function or the min function gives you the minimum value or the lowest value in a given range of a data set. So for example, if I was to select and write minimum and select this range, it will then give me the lowest value of the dataset, which is $8. So that's the lowest value in any given range, and that's how you can do with a min function. But as you can see on the left-hand side, we now have multiple columns for the given range, because we have the grocery name, we have the category, and then we have the people who bought the specific said grocery. And then we finally have the cost for each grocery. But let's say if you would like to know, because if you use a min function, you only get the minimum value of all of the entire data set. But rather, let's say you would like to know the lowest cost for a fruit, only for a fruit. That means that you don't want to take drinks, nuts, meat into consideration. Then what you can do is you can use a MINIFs function. And the reason there is an ifs in the function because you are providing a criteria, and that means that Excel will only theoretically be looking at your fruits and then will only search for the max value between these four values, and it will ignore all the rest of the data set. So we only have one criteria, and that is that we want to know the minimum value for a fruit, and then that means that there is no second criteria. And then we can write MINIFs. MINIFs. You write your parentheses. The very first input that you need for the function is that you select the range for which you would like to get the value, which is our column D. And then you select the first range for which you will have your criteria searched in. That means that our criteria range, and that would be our column B. And then we would like to provide the third input is the criteria that you would like to be searched in that range, and that is fruit. There we go. That means that the cheapest fruit in the entire grocery list costs $8. On the other hand, let's say that now you would like to know that what is the lowest money Jim paid for the fruit. So now we have two different criteria. That means that we would like to know the minimum value for a fruit. Even further narrowed down, we only want to know for the data set for which Jim paid for the fruit. That means that even if we select the entire data set, we're only talking about these two rows. And you can also do that in Excel, because first criteria is fruit, and now we have a second criteria, that is Jim. So once again, we will write our MINIFs function. And again, we will select the minimum range for the range where we would like to get the minimum value. Then we would like to select our very first criteria range, which is the category. And we want fruit to be searched in that range. And then we'll select our second range, and we want Jim to be searched in that range. And that is it. So once again, if you're writing out the MINIFs function, and if you have two criteria, the first input, this is the range where you have the actual values stored from where you would like to return the minimum value. Then you select the criteria range, and then you provide the criteria that you would like searched in that given range. That means that we select this one, and we want fruit to be searched in this column. Then for the second rate, you write the range where you would like to search Jim. And then the final input is then Jim, because that is what we would like to be searched in that criteria range. And then you press enter, and that's also 8. So if you go back and you can see that that's correct. The cheapest fruit, that was $8 as well, which is both strawberries and golden apple. So that's fine. The lowest money that Jim paid for the fruit is also $8 because he bought strawberries for $8. So that's essentially how you use the MINIFs function. And the criteria is not limited to only two criterias, but you can even use three, four, five. Doesn't matter how many criteria you have, you can include them in your MINIFs function. Well, thank you for watching. And if you would like to learn more about Excel, then visit the website of Chemical Engineering Life at www.ChemEnggLife.com, where you can sign up for online Excel courses ranging everything from basics to the advanced knowledge, which can help you further excel in your career. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Chemical Engineering Life for more videos. Thank you and have a great day.